Synesthetic.
Daily news, breaking news on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Subscribe to the channel. Remember, guys, to follow us on all our social media platforms on Instagram, Prince Miller Entertainment, Facebook, Prince Miller Entertainment, Facebook group, Prince Miller Entertainment TV. We're also available on Twitter at P Miller ENT. Welcome to another edition of our daily news, everyday news. And today is the 8th of November 2021. And so, President Emerson Mnangagwa can be sued as he is not immune to court proceedings and is to respond to any lawsuit challenging his legitimacy as an PF leader. Law experts said yesterday Mnangagwa is trying to dodge being arraigned before the courts after his NPF party member Sabeth Msengezi last month challenged his ascendancy to the top party post in November 2017 when he had been fired in government and in ZANU-PF by the late former president and party leader Robert Mugabe. In an opposing affidavit to Msengezi's High Court application last week, Mnangagwa lawyers argued that he was not liable to judicial proceedings in terms of Section 98 of the National Charter. Section 98(1) of the Constitution states, while in office, the president is not liable to civil or criminal proceedings in any court for things done or omitted to be done in his or her personal capacity. The Constitution further states in Section 98(2) that as civil or criminal proceedings may be instituted against the former president for things done and omitted to be done before he or she became president or while he or she was president. Constitutional law expert and political analyst Alex Magaisa yesterday said Mnangagwa did not have such immunity as the institution of a presidency was different from the party's and PF as an institution. He said the issues cited by Mnangagwa that he was immune from prosecution were a sideshow that did not affect the fundamentals of the case. Law expert cited the 2018 High Court case of Elias Mashavira against MDCT in which Nelson Chamisa was declared illegitimate leader of the opposition party as having set precedence for Msengezi's application. The case does not stand or fall on his Mnangagwa immunity. Msengezi sued ZANU-PF, Mnangagwa and other party officers. Let's assume for a moment that Mnangagwa's immune defense is valid. It doesn't apply for ZANU-PF and other parties. They must answer the lawsuit and they must decide whether their conduct was lawful. The outcome will still be consequential upon Mnangagwa. Msengezi is relying on the Elias Mashavira case against the MDCT, just like Mashavira. Msengezi sued the party and its officers. Mashavira court directed party officers to correct past irregularities of the party. Magaisa tweeted yesterday. He said Msengezi's case should order ZANU-PF as a party to correct the irregularities. Likewise, the decision that the courts make in the Msengezi case must primarily focus on the conduct of the party at the relevant time, and if it finds that there were irregularities, it should order the party's officers to carry out their mandates to correct the irregularities. They will have a hard time to distinguish the Msengezi case from the Mashavira president without looking silly and partial. Mashavira waited years before making his challenge and the court allowed him. Although he had not exhausted internal remedies in the MDCT, it cannot now turn around and say Msengezi should have exhausted internal remedies in ZANU-PF before approaching the courts without sounding stupid, Magaisa said. Another lawyer, Tawanda Mapuranga, said even though the Constitution had provisions of the president's immunity, it did not change the nature of the application before the courts. Section 98(1) does not mean everything that it says. It has some exceptions. Immunity does not apply on election petitions, for instance, because he would be an election candidate. In this case, Msengezi's case does not seek relief against Mnangagwa in his official capacity as the president of Zimbabwe. He said the court can render judgment on the case without Mnangagwa being sued. If he has immunity, he can be removed and the rest of the respondents can respond to the matter and then it can be decided without him. But constitutional law expert Lavoma Duku said there was no chance for the court to rule that Mnangagwa was not immune. Section 98(1) states that while in office, a president is not liable to civil or criminal proceedings in any court for things done or omitted in his or her personal capacity, there is no chance for the court to give a different interpretation of Section 98. He said, the question which may rise is what is meant by his personal capacity. But then, according to the constitutional provision, let's take for instance, if his wife wants to file for divorce, she cannot do so during the period he is in power. She will have to wait for the president to step down and then for proceedings. When the courts uphold Section 98(1), it will be the collapse of the case. Maduku said, therefore, Msengezi has to wait until Mnangagwa is no longer president to file his application. This whole debate is arising because people have a tendency of forgetting about what they voted for. The constitution was a result of a referendum which got 94.5% votes, but it is one of the few constitutions around the world which gave the president such absolute immunity. He said this would be a lesson for people that vote for a supreme law that they did not read or understand. So guys, that's the latest here regarding to one of the most talked about cases at the moment of Sibeth Msengezi, who is challenging the legitimacy of ED and inyaya kutoti irunetsa and streets on social media. People are talking about it. At the same time, takona 2018 High Court application ya Elias Mashavira of MDCT paka challenger va Nason Chamisa achiti aiwa aziri leader we MDC and takona vashamisa vachizonza avasiriwo zveshuwa and saka ndio kesi ichange ishandiswa and nema lawyers maybe Sibeth Msengezi challenging ED's situation. Do you think he will succeed kwa High Court kana kuti he just wasting his time? And ngatitaura in the comment section. This is our daily news, everyday news on breaking news. And remember guys to like and share and comment, and remember to follow us on all our social media platforms. We keep you guys informed pakatika any new information because the people are talking about it, they're discussing about it, and we're gonna keep you informed pakatika any new information regarding to this topic. And this is our daily news, everyday news on breaking news on Prince Mila Entertainment TV. Thank you very much for listening and watching. Remember guys to like, share and comment and turn on the notification bell so that you won't miss any of our new uploads that we do upload here each and every day. And we welcome new subscribers who are watching us for the first time. Welcome to Prince Mila Entertainment TV. Daily news, breaking news, everyday news. It comes to you guys each and every day, each and every hour, keeping you guys informed about events and in and around Zimbabwe. And to all our loyal Prince Mila Entertainment TV family members who have been with us since day one, big up to you guys. Makakosha pasina mimika apana. So your support always appreciated. And thank you once again for listening and watching and supporting us here on Prince Mila Entertainment TV. Bless up.